considering all the curveballs that have been thrown to us because of the global COVID pandemic, BONARD was able to just seamlessly move through each challenge we came across and made success. So we're really happy. They found solutions and we just continued to move on. The format that BONARD provided for our mission worked really well. We started with presentations on day one from each country we're in, and the presentations were provided by the Canadian Embassy and Canadian Immigration, as well as the British Columbia Ministry of Education. From there, we moved into presentations by the Embassy, where the district schools could ask questions about the current situations with study permits and biometrics and learn about the markets in the regions that the students are coming from. And we moved right into the agent and schools having their meetings, and it was seamless. The flow was great, the timing was good, so it went really well. For us, the most beneficial part is it took the work off of us and allowed us to continue on with doing what we do best, and that's educating the students. So it was really beneficial because that is a big part of the success of a mission, is getting good matches between the schools and the agents. It's always tricky when you're selecting agents because each of our schools are different and the agents are different. And when we're not in the country to interview the agents directly, it becomes a little more of a challenge, but the pre-selection was excellent. The agents understood what they were talking about in relation to connecting with education with BC schools. And it was really good matches between our schools and the agents that were pre-selected. The availability that the BONARD team gave to me was excellent. At the beginning, we discussed what our expectations were, and they explained what their expectations were. And then before we launched each phase, we had another meeting to go over to make sure that we're still current to what we originally said. And I had many questions as we went along, and they were always available either by Skype or Zoom or WhatsApp, and always got back to me with my questions. Communication was great. I never struggled to find someone to talk to. They were always there. I got a response within 24 hours, always. I would absolutely recommend BONARD for future virtual missions. We have done virtual missions with different agencies throughout this pandemic. So we have a good comparison of different formats and different agencies, and we are really happy with the using BONARD for this mission. The team is professional, they're competent, they're available, and they were thorough on each task that we set out. They made our mission a success. So I would absolutely recommend them, and I hope we can work together again in the near future.